Hey there guys, Dex here and welcome to this lesson. We have a really weird thing happening between the hi-hat and the snare drum in this groove. So here's what's going to be going on. You guys, I assume, are familiar with the right, left type groove where you've got both hands on the hi-hat and your right hand dropping down to the snare. So like a 1E and a 2E and a 3. Two-handed hi-hat snare groove, or two-handed hi-hat groove. So that kind of groove there. And this is essentially basically that with a little variation, which makes it sound infinitely more complicated. So, and all that's going to be going on is that groove, but the left hand, rather than just playing on the hi-hat, is going to be going snare, hi-hat, and just swapping between those two instruments. So here's the groove just on the hi-hat. And then here's it with the left hand alternating. You can see all of a sudden it sounds way more complicated. But it kind of is with the coordination here. But once you get past that, you get a pretty kind of intricate sounding groove. So breaking it down, what you want to try and do, the reason this is tricky, because your right hand is playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's like 3 notes as it repeats, 3 notes on the hi-hat and then down to the snare. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's got that kind of vibe to it. And the left hand's just playing 1. So the hands are kind of, it's kind of like rubbing your belly and patting your head as you do this groove. So the thing to do, I've broken it down, it's only 8 notes long, the full repetition, is just to learn the two halves and then put them together. So if we take the bass drum out, all you're going to have is this. Right, left on the snare, and then right, left on the hi-hat. So right, left, left. And then the second half is pretty much the same, apart from the right hand's on the snare to start with. So right, left. So again, first half, right, left. Right, left. Just that first note that changes. Okay, and if you learn those two little groupings, when you put them together, you get this. And that's the main pattern. Doesn't sound groovy yet, but once you put the bass drum in there, make sure all the snare drums are soft, and that right hand's super loud when it comes to the snare, you get yourself a groove. And there's the pattern there. It looks complicated, but like I say, slow it down, it's not too bad. But even there, we can make it more funky. So one thing I like to do when I'm playing this a little quicker as well, is those left hands when they come to the hi-hat. I really dig them in so hard, I hit the crash cymbal with the hi-hat. That's cool. But I hit the hi-hat really hard. So you get this cool kind of syncopated, heavy hi-hat, but you still want those left hands to be soft. So you've got like soft, loud, as you're doing that little phrase. And that creates this vibe. And that just creates a new little pattern as well. And then when you move your right hand somewhere else, say to like a ride cymbal, and you've got that loud little hi-hat in that kind of awkward place. So you can see it's the same thing, but I'm just moving it around. Right, left. And just move that left hand around. And you can see you get some new things. So just experiment with it and have some fun with it. And you can see where you can go. I'm going to just play this in a little bit of a solo now. Of course, once you've done that, you can start adding bass drums in various places. At the minute, we've just got... Start moving bass drums around as you repeat it. And that creates a little bit more interest as well. And just see what happens. So I'm going to noodle around with it a bit and just I'm just going to explore it. And if I give you any ideas, you guys try it out as well. And see if this is useful, or to switch off the video if you get sick of me noodling around. That's cool. I won't be offended because I won't know. Aha. there you go. So, cool little phrase. Experiment with it, see what happens. And hope I've given you some ideas and hope you've learned something. You guys take care.